What is going on, my YouTube friends, all my Patreon friends, all my Bensters, man? How we all doing? 15th reached out and asked me if I would review his new song. He was kind enough to send it to me early because he knows that I'm a busy guy. I get myself behind on my list all the time. So he sent this to me a little bit early, but I promised him it wouldn't come out until after the release because, got to keep things square. You know what I mean? So I appreciate this, brother. I appreciate the trust. I appreciate the support. I think you're gonna sing in this one again, which I'm here for, bro. And I know what that takes to put your vocals down on something, man. It is always intimidating. Releasing your own music is one thing. Releasing something with your voice on it, I feel like, is different. And not just like talking voices. Like this is one thing, but like singing, a whole other thing. So I'm gonna have the link to 15th Ben's channel and to this video in the description box, y'all. I would love if after you're done with my reaction, hopefully at the end of it, that you go give him another stream and we make sure we're supporting the indie artists here. And bro, I appreciate you being a supporter and a lover of the reaction community. So let's get into this, y'all. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, there's some vocals. Harmonies. In your soul, night and day, a part of me will always stay. I'll be there. It's not because of the mix or anything. I missed all the words in that just because I was vibing to these drums, the guitar, and this melody. Man, I gotta catch some of these lyrics. Love these drum sounds, man. Very 80s. So we got a little lead part coming up here. I like that. So that must have been verse chorus. And it's given me real kind of sentiment around maybe losing someone or someone not being I'm hoping not actually around, permanently not around anymore, but maybe not being available to be in your life. And they're always just being that kind reminder, in the stars, in the grass that you walk through, in the beautiful fields and pastures that you come by, always remember me, always keep a piece of me close to your heart, right? And what's interesting about that, and I don't know if this is intentional or this is just me, but I'm pretty sure that this is 15th's last release for the year as well. And art touches everyone in a different way, man. And to me, just understanding that, I'm pretty sure that's a fact, is don't forget about me. I'm just going away for a little while, but I'll always be there with you. You know what I mean? And it puts a little smile on my face. And maybe it's just because I'm feeling happy. I know it's American Thanksgiving and we're Canadians, but maybe I'm just feeling a little grateful, a little thankful. It's just just take this with you and you'll never be by yourself. It's kind of the mood that I'm getting more than, if there was an actual loss. And again, it's art. It's open to interpretation. My feeling on this might change tomorrow if I'm having a down day or something, right? Or everyone's allowed to express their interpretations of the song, of the art in their own way. And that's just what I'm getting today, man. I like it. Yeah, I'll say the rest of my thoughts today. again, man, like beautifully written. It's a nice melody. It's like haunting a little bit. Now we get some dirty guitars. Let's hear this. I gotta back this up manually. Hold on. Got some dirty guitar solos. I think we're gonna ride out in this kind of like, yeah, we're riding out here. I'm sorry to pause it like at the very end, y'all. But I'm vibing with this, y'all. I'm vibing with this. I like that the vocals are ducked a little bit and the lead guitar is still like guiding this outro section. The rhythm guitar or the lead guitar, sorry, the solo guitar sounds really nice. It's a really cool tone that you got going on, man. It feels quite high gain, maybe compressed a little bit to get like that sustain out. I think you play like a PRS though, which are very sustain heavy guitars too, but it does sound a little compressed, which is cool, man. Like you need a little bit of that. And like I said, the vocals still like being there and playing with the solo. That's a tough thing to balance, right? So you don't want to crowd your mono channel like right in the dead center too much because you already got kicks there, you got bass there, you got snare there, you got your main vocal, your lead vocal there, and now you have like lead guitar. And it feels like he's done something like a stereo imager or something to push the lead guitar out because I feel like I'm actually hearing it from the sides, not just in the dead center in the mono channel, right? And it's interesting, man. I'd be curious to see how you produce this. I'd love to see what you got going on your vocal channel, and I'd love to see what you did with the guitars here to make this all work. Because I know it's tricky. I know it's tricky to balance that. We were right at the end. My bad.
I'll be there forever.
I like that, man. I like that sentiment. Yeah, cool track, man. Good for you for singing on it too, especially that outro stuff. Like that's, I feel like I can't name very many other bands that have that kind of a sound going on. It gave me very much like a Pink Floyd kind of vibe, maybe a little David Gilmour and the like kind of leads and stuff. But I like that outro section. I'd be really curious I'd be really curious to see how you produce that, bro. I don't know if you make like behind the scenes content about that stuff. If I could offer any feedback, I would say don't be afraid of getting your vocal like ripping on top of that, because yes, it was clear, but like I could have used a little bit more like sibilance in it. And it's tough, especially with like the reverb that you use on that, because like when you get like a consonant sound like tss, it like carries on forever. And if you push that too much in the high end, like in the really airy stuff, like, you know, 10K and up, then that'll be like really harsh sounding. But I could use like a little bit more like 2K, 2.5K, depending on your voice, and just make those like that sibilance kind of spot just stand out a little bit. I think that would have given me, excuse me, just a little bit more of the vocal that I wanted. But like solid mix, bro. Like you can hear everything. This is just me being like really, really nitpicky, right? And in the outro, like I like that you still get the initial transient in the guitar lead while the vocal's still there, and that's why that and it feeling like the guitar solo was like pushed out wide for me, is I think how you achieve that. Because like I said, like you can only stack so many things in that mono channel before they start stepping on each other. You start losing that initial transient, right? So good job, bro. Good job on that. It was a cool song. Like I say, it painted a picture for me. For me, it was kind of like a happier vibe than I think was probably intended. But like, I'll argue, at least for myself, art is open to interpretation and based on your feelings and everything. And that's what I was feeling today. But I appreciate this, bro. Good job on this, Bensters. Make sure you're keeping this boy alive. I'm going to have the links to the video in the description box. Please go give him another view. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.